If you have a drop shipping business and you're thinking of creating an LLC, this video is for you. In this video, we will go through step by step and show you exactly how to set up a drop shipping LLC. If you're interested in learning why you might need an LLC, what are the more intricate rules of setting up an LLC for an e-commerce store, and the exact process to go about setting up an LLC, stay tuned through the end of the video. This process is super smooth and easy, and we will go through a full tutorial at the end of the video and show you exactly how to do it. So let's get started. If you are looking for a specific platform to get started on, like Shopify, Wix, or Hostinger, you can check out our other tutorials on the channel. Let's start with what is an LLC. An LLC is a limited liability company, and it's structured to help prevent its owners from being held liable for liabilities and debts. It's a business entity that blends the benefits of a corporation with a sole proprietorship. While the chances of you being sued are pretty small, it is really important to protect yourself, and that's why a lot of people in the e-commerce space choose an LLC. What this is doing is creating a separate entity in that chance that you were sued, that the business assets are separate from your personal assets. This also just builds the business's credibility in the customer's eyes, and it protects you. If you don't want to do any of this work in setting up your LLC and you want a company to do it for you, we highly recommend that you use a company like Northwest Registered Agent. You can choose to do this yourself, but using a company like Northwest Registered Agent will give you that peace of mind in making sure that you're compliant in all the areas that you need to be. We're going to leave a link in the description below. Go ahead and click on that and you can follow along as I walk you through the Northwest Registered Agent application process for your LLC. If you click that link down below, it'll bring you to this landing page, and you can see here we're going to click Get Started. Now you want to select LLC and put in the state that you live in. I selected California here, and then you can see there's three options for filing. There's the standard, expedited, and expedited 6 days. Regardless of whether or not you use Northwest Registered Agent, you're going to have to pay this processing fee. I'm just going to click the standard and let's continue. Here I'm going to name my business. For now, I'll just click no and sending a copy of my lawsuits to my attorney. You're going to want to edit your business purpose next. After that, you can scroll down and you will see that you can choose a physical and mailing address. Right now, we're just going to keep it with our registered agent address and click continue. Now we'll choose the management type. It's just me, so it's going to be member managed. And then we'll use our registered agent address like we did previously and click continue. Here, I'm going to fill out all my contact details. Now that we've done that, we'll click continue. Now is your account set up? So put in your email and then create a password. Once we're finished there, we'll click continue. Next is business identity. They have a free 90-day trial. You can choose to do this or not. For the purpose of this video, I'll just click no for now. Then press continue. Now it brings you to optional items, both under business identity and optional items. For business identity, you can choose your domain, website, email, and phone service. For now, I'm going to keep those off. For additional items, you can choose to have them do your tax ID, S-Corp election, mail forwarding, and trademark service. But for now, I'm just going to keep all of those off. Click continue. Now just enter your payment information, and when you're finished there, you can click done. Now that we understand why dropshippers would need an LLC, let's talk about how you practically go about creating one. Now, we recommend that you choose your home state to incorporate your LLC. You could also look into a state like Delaware that doesn't have sales tax, or Nevada and Texas, which are tax friendly as well. Next is to choose a name for your LLC. You need to follow the specific guidelines that your state outlines for naming your LLC. A lot of them require that you have limited liability company in the name, or LLC. Your name also cannot be confused with any government entity like the FBI, CIA, or the Treasury Department. You need to make sure that your desired LLC name is available in your state. So if you go to the Secretary of State website for your state, you'll be able to search the names there. You also might want to pick a name that has an available URL to match it. This is going to be really important to creating your website and making sure that those names match. Now we're going to talk a little bit about LLC taxation for dropshipping. LLCs are typically subject to pass-through taxation. This basically just means that the owner pays the tax on the company's taxable income for the year. In addition to this, the owner must pay a 15.3% self-employment tax. Now there's actually a way to get around this and save some money on taxes if you make a certain amount of money. You can elect your LLC as an S-Corp to save money on taxes. This actually saves you from paying that 15.3% on self-employment tax. So we recommend that you elect your LLC as an S-Corp if you're making $40,000 to $50,000 a year in net profit. To do this, you'll need to file Form 2553. So let's give an example here. Let's say you have $100,000 profit within the business. You're going to pay yourself a reasonable salary of $50,000. That $50,000 is subject to federal tax, state tax, as well as the 15.3% self-employment tax. That remaining $50,000 counts as a distribution and actually is exempt from the 15.3% self-employment tax. If you do the math on that $50,000 and times it by that 15.3%, it's just under $7,700 that you're saving in taxes. Electing your LLC as an S-Corp could save you a bunch in taxes, and I definitely recommend that you look into it for your specific situation. So next, you need to know when to collect sales tax for your LLC. You must collect collect and pay sales tax if your LLC has a sales tax nexus or you sell taxable products and services in a state. Sales tax nexus is just a business's responsibility to pay state tax on revenue earned. Product or service taxability will vary state to state. You must also register for a sales tax permit in the states that you're selling in. Collecting sales tax is something that you'll have to do if you sell a physical product online. Now, I highly recommend you do your own research on this because it's going to vary for each person's individual situation. Many dropshipping platforms such as Shopify actually will not remit and file taxes for you, so you need to make sure that you're hiring an accountant to do this. You'll also want to make sure that you're registering for a sales tax permit in each state that you're working in. Overall, setting up an LLC for dropshipping business owners makes a lot of sense. It really helps protect you and your company's assets in the odd chance that you're sued. And it's really good business practice to keep separate business and personal expenses. Also, having that ability to elect your LLC as an S-Corp can save you a lot in taxes, as you saw earlier. Obviously, this wasn't a comprehensive tax guide, so you want to make sure that you're getting this all cleared with your accountant and that everything is in order. I really hope you like the content in this video. If you want to see content like this in the future, leave a like and subscribe down below because this channel is dedicated to providing business owners like you with tutorials like this and making sure that your business runs smoothly. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.